Hello Capricorn, I am the Awakened Dreamer and I'm here to give you your monthly tarot reading, general tarot reading for the month of January 2021 to start off the new year. And I do want to take this moment to, of course, thank you all genuinely, express my gratitude for your likes and comments and subscriptions if you are new to this channel. And I meditated on the energy overall for you, for the sign of Capricorn before this reading. And the message that came through was leaving behind the worst. Leaving behind the worst. And with 2020, no surprise there. And so with that said, let's get started. Let's begin by pulling a message or two or a few from the wisdom of the Oracle deck. And if you're new, brand new to my lovely channel here, it is good to be aware moving forward with the reading that when shuffling, I do take flyer or jumper cards, and with an exception or two, when guided, I pull from the top or the bottom of the deck. All right, just good to be aware of. And remember, this is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. What do we have for Capricorn to begin this monthly read? January 2021. Thank you, Spirit. And we got a few there. I'm gonna go with those. Perfect. All right, so we're starting off with yin. So automatically starting off the month and year, you're gonna need to focus on establishing more balance in your life. And with yin coming out, focusing more on your feminine side. And then we have community. Feels like with what was a bit of a rough or a bumpy year for Capricorns, or for all 12 signs. You're moving into the new year, into the new month, feeling like, you know what, how can I help others? How can I help my community, or a community you're getting involved in one way, shape, or form. A lot of you, this might have to do with your job and how you help others in your community. Or it could be a community like this on YouTube. But it just feels like having such a bumpy year, a rough year, you're starting to think moving into the new year, how can I help others? Which is beautiful. And then never-ending story. So I feel like you, it just feels like it's one thing after another, you know, one global issue after another, or it's just one struggle in your life after another. Or maybe it's just one issue, you know, with somebody in your life, a soul connection. It just feels like something within your life. It just feels like it's been, you know, one thing after another with the struggles, or with the bad things, if you will. Just know that that is coming to an end. It feels like part of what was a karmic cycle for a lot of you. And like the overall message says, you're leaving behind the worst. This never-ending story is coming to an end, so you can start a fresh new chapter of your life. And then we have the fates. And it feels like you are going to be reminded in the month of January at some point, or in multiple different situations, that you are fated to succeed, that you're fated for a lot of abundance, that you're a star, my friend. Maybe made very clear throughout the month at some points that you are very guided through like synchronicities or what feels like coincidences. Let's continue by pulling a few messages from the tea leaf deck. There is about 200 cards, so we will split it up and figure out which one to go for. Just give me a hot second. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have to continue this reading for January 2021 for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. And we wrote these four. Perfect. Starting off with basket. Recognition, reward for merit. Love it. Love it. It just feels like you have been lacking some appreciation in your life in general, from whether it's your soul connections, your family, your friends, co-workers, your boss. It just feels like in general, you will be getting more recognition and appreciation moving into January. Nice. And then we have bear, danger, especially in money matters. Ooh, this is not a money and career read, but whatever comes out, comes out. Just use this as a slight warning. Tread carefully when it comes to your finances in the month of January. Be careful who you trust, I feel the need to say. Beetle. Actually, we're going to go with this one. Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. Ooh, and it might have to do with your finances somehow. It feels like there is someone working against you or a group of people, so just beware, my friend. Not to dwell on the negatives, but what comes out in readings like this, it comes out for a reason. And then beetle, good fortune. Nice. Who doesn't want good fortune to come out in their monthly read to start a new year? You're going to be reminded that you have nothing but good fortune ahead of you for this year and for the month in general. Let's continue by doing some shuffling so we can pull 6 tarot cards. A simple 6-card spread, if you will. One shuffle. And second shuffle. Oh, we got the number 88, my friends, because 7 and 1 added up is 8. 88. So if I feel the need to say, go ahead and at some point after this video or pause it, look up the angel number meaning for the number 88. There is a message for somebody there, or more than just somebody. All right, let's do this. What do we have, Spirit, to continue this monthly read for Capricorn, January? Whoa. Yeah, a lot of emotion. What else do we have? Keep them coming for Capricorn. Being pushed and guided, rather, to pull the last 3 from the top. Okay. In Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you will potentially be very daydreamy, very much in your head, thinking about drifting off maybe to an ideal situation or thinking about the past or future. But I do feel like on a certain level, because you feel you feel this kind of sense of good fortune ahead of you, or the fact that you're leaving behind the worst, you start to glow a bit more in January. Nice. I'll take that. And then so we're starting off with the 5 of Wands. I'm hearing on fire. It feels like you've just been on the go. You've been checking things off your to-do list. You've been helping people out in your life, cleaning up messes that surround you, with your soul connections and in your job and just your life in general. And so it's side by side with this yin card. It feels like you need to be more attentive to your feminine side, to, paying attention to your self-care, your needs, making sure, especially to start off the new year, that you're not burning yourself out. That also came out in Virgo's read. Because it feels like you're also just fighting for the achievement of the completion of your goals. So for some of you, it's to get a job or an advancement in your current career. And we're moving on to the Three of Swords. Also feels like you're just very much eager once again to leave behind all the struggles and negativities that came from 2020. So Three of Swords. And so you move on to the middle of the first half of the month and you're just feeling a bit emotional. I do feel like you just feel a bit burnt out, and that's what we were trying to get at with this Five of Wands, is you got to be careful. You don't want to push yourself to the point that you can't produce anymore, you can't work anymore, you can't provide for others or for yourself. You know, you got to look out for you so you can look out for others. But I also feel like at this point in the month, you may mentally drift off in thinking about some difficult situations from the past, maybe with one individual in particular. Moving on, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the first half of the month wraps up and you are given a little bit of abundance, my friend, from the universe, whether it's a windfall of money, or it's just something panning out and working out in your favor that you were a little nervous about or concerned. You know, once again, Spirit in the universe's way of proving to you that it is time to leave behind the worst, because there is good fortune ahead of you. Just a small little taste of what's to come, if you will. Moving on to the second half of the spread/month, we have the Hierophant. And it feels like it leaves that, whatever occurred there after this kind of emotion, you know, helping you snap out of it, you know, helping you lift your head back up and reminding you once again about that good fortune to come. It leaves you feeling good. It leaves you feeling peaceful and content, more in your power, which is exactly where Spirit wanted you to be. But part of the message is don't get distracted. You see that he's looking away from the stairs, which is representing your path, your destiny, whatever you're meant to achieve in this lifetime. So I'm with this Five of Wands, and again, it's like, yes, of course, keep fighting for what you want, keep fighting for your goals and your dreams and achievements, but don't burn yourself out. It's about finding a sense of balance when trying to achieve what you want to in this lifetime. Moving on to the King. Oh, actually, before we move on, the Hierophant card is side by side with the Community card, and I feel like whatever you're being warned to not get too distracted from is helping out a community in one way, shape, or form. It affects the community, so just keep that in mind. And then we have the King of Wands to move right along. And it just, all of which leads up to you in the middle of the second half of the month, feeling very much in your power, realizing you're more of a leader than you give yourself credit for at times, or other people as well don't seem to give you enough credit for the potential you have to be a leader. You're going to be feeling very strong. You know, it's aligned with this Three of Swords, and it feels like you're taking, at this point in the month, you're taking that emotion that was being resurfaced at that point in the month and all that you've been through, and you're turning it into power, to strength, to knowledge, rather than letting it get the best of you and, you know, go in a negative direction. And then we have the Ten of Wands to finish off the 6 cards and the month, you know, with our bonus 7th though. And so you finish off the month feeling a bit burnt out, feeling kind of blah. So don't be surprised when that happens. But it just feels like as you're heading down your path, down your journey, so it feels like you don't get too distracted, you know, moving forward. You have to, moving into February, try to drop some burdens, whether it's habits or, you know, of revisiting the past too often, getting yourself into a Three of Swords mindset, whether it's people, places, situations that are weighing you down. You know, you can see all these burdens. You got to drop some of those wands. It's aligned with the Six of Pentacles, and the message coming through with that is the more you decide to drop some of those burdens, the more you decide to lighten your load, and out of respect for yourself, they're going to keep kind of almost giving you These are coming through like as cat or dog treats now. They're going to be like treating you like, good job, Capricorn. Good job. So just keep making good adjustments. Keep dropping those burdens. As you, once again, do leave behind the worst, my friend. Let's continue by pulling you a crystal card. See which crystal is going to benefit Capricorn the most in the month of January moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have? Perfect. We have, ooh, Sunstone. And so you can see there are multiple categories in the back, which is fun. I'm not going to read them all, of course, so just give me a moment and I will figure out which ones to read. All right, we have where to put it. Anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First thought, the gym. Sure, bro. That's funny. And then when to use it, whenever it's time to get busy or when your disposition needs a little sunnying up. Take back your shine. Nice, take back your shine. And let's finish this beautiful reading off, my friend, by pulling a message or two from the Small Star Seeds deck. What do we have for Capricorn to wrap up this read? We've got one there. What else do we have to wrap up this reading for Capricorn? Alrighty. We have Earth Guide. Not surprising, given you are an Earth sign, my friend. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Beautiful, as you do help a community, help other people. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Absolutely, speaks for itself. Keep, removing people and situations that no longer work for you. Burdens. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Beautiful. And with that said and done, once again, I more than appreciate all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel. And I hope this reading was truly helpful. Hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.